In episode 14, I will use foam board and glue and cardboard to make a model of the side view of the tunnel. Join me as I draw, model, animate and film fantasy robots fighting in a machine-only world. It's crossover steampunk mecha. It's the behind the scenes before there's even a film. It's Retro Roboland. So in episode 13, I took this maquette model and created a series of concept drawings of the tunnel, including a side view that I will today make into a model. So I have created and cut out a side profile shape in foam board, which I have cut a notch into to fit into the floor piece. I am then going to cut out some more of these shapes. This I do find super zen, enjoyable. So now I have 4 identical pieces, and as I measure and cut the base, I will first notify that I've set up Retro Roboland on Instagram. Link in the description, and shout out alert. Going on Instagram was at the suggestion of Andy Mecha, a YouTuber hailing from Northern Ireland who makes these really cool mini robots out of various types of packaging and has been really responsive and supportive. So yes, check him out. Links in the description. I'm just measuring in places where I can put these sort of pylons in the tunnel so they are ready to slot in. Then I have grooves up top to keep the distance between the stays uniform. Fair bit of back and forth to get the measurements right. Then I will glue the stays to the base using PVA glue. And because the foam board is quite soft, I can hold the 2 surfaces in place using these little tacks that I can simply push in place using a pair of pliers. And with the upper stays, I will just use PVA glue again. And again, to hold them in place, I will use tacks pushed in with a pair of pliers. Now this is quite tricky to do, principally because I have only 2 hands. Anyway, it's eventually in place. Just like that. And I also push the tacks in under the base to keep it all nice and firm underneath there. And then the next step is to measure stays that will sit on top of these pylons. Then cut them to size. And again, glue these in place with PVA glue. And also the other side, glued into place. And then cut this foam here nice and flush. And then I measure and cut card the width of the pylons. Lots of cutting and measuring in this episode. And I also cut in grooves for the base of the tunnel out of the same cardboard. And then make sure the width is cut. And then make sure the width I cut is correct for the pylon. Trim a little. And I'm going to use rubber bands to keep this in place. I start putting on the PVA like that, then loads and loads of rubber bands. Cannot get enough rubber bands. And then the other one, glue, and then many rubber bands. Okay, so there was a day of drying time before I removed the rubber bands, and this is where I will leave it for this video. In the next video I'll return to my flying robot and have a shot at filming it flying on a green screen. And then the video after that I'll return to this tunnel to glue on mini rivets and paint it all. Lots to look forward to. Thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe. Over there you can start the playlist from the beginning. It is going to get longer and longer. Over there, that one's the YouTube algorithm has chosen. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.